So we're going to start the warm-up sequence by doing some walkouts. So you're going to fold forwards, hands to the floor, legs as straight as possible, walk out to a high plank, and then press the heels into the floor, back to that forward fold. Walk the hands forwards, into the high plank, push the heels back, forward fold. Good, we're going to do 3 more, walk them out, high plank, drive the heels into the floor, forward fold. 2 more. Good, last one. And walk it out. On this last one, walk into that high plank position. And we're going to do some pushback. So bend the legs, shift the weight back and forwards. Bend the legs, shift the weight. Forwards 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring those heels in so you're in that downward dog position. Press the heels into the floor and we're going to go for heel raises. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Walk those hands in so you're in to that standing position. We're going to do some kicks, but we're going to do 3 small, 3 medium, 4 big. Once we get to the big ones, use your hand as a target and try to keep the leg kicking to the same height each time. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3 small, 3 medium, 1, 2, 3, and 4 big. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn it around and change legs. Make sure you're keeping that supported leg nice and straight. Try not to bend it to get the leg higher. So 3 small, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come to the end of your mat and we're going to do some elephant walks. So place your hands on the floor and we're going to walk heel toe, using that dynamic active flexibility, and then continue across the mat. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and one final time, turn it round, heel toe across the mat. Push off with your hands and then bring it up to standing. So the first exercise we're going to do is a single leg RDL. Now you have the option to do this B stance or unassisted. It's completely up to you. If you enjoy this routine and you want to do it a few times a week, you may want to start with a B stance and then move into the unassisted, and you may also want to introduce some external load, but for today we're just going to keep it nice and simple. So if you're doing the B stance, you're going to have one leg straight and one leg behind you. You're going to send your hips backwards, keeping this front leg as straight as you possibly can, and then driving up. Same with the unassisted, keeping the leg straight, driving the hips backwards as you drop the chest, and then driving the heel into the floor to bring you back to standing. We're going to take 3 seconds to lower and then bring it up nice and sharp, and we're going to do 6 on each leg. Okay, so hinging forward, send the hips backwards. Good, drive up for 1. Hips back, chest down. 2. Hips back, chest down. 3. Keep going. 4. 5, and last one, hips back, drop the chest, leg nice and straight. 6, good. Change legs, exact same thing, B stance or unassisted. Hips back, chest forwards, legs straight. dig the heel in. 1. Good, slowly on that eccentric. 2. Slow eccentric. 3. 4. 5. Final one coming up. It's nice and slow. And 6. Lovely. Place the feet together and hinge into that forward fold, placing your hands wherever feels comfortable. If you have yoga blocks, you can use those to assist you in this position. And then what we're going to do from here is we're going to go for heel raises again. So up onto the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From this position, keep the legs locked out, tense the quads, and then see if you can bring your arms up, flat back, tensing the quads. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax into that forward fold. 20 seconds. Hold it there, tense those quads still, let the elbows hang towards the floor if you can. Deep breaths on the exhale, sink a little bit deeper into that stretch. 3, 2, 1, bend the legs, and then we're going to lay down onto our backs for this next exercise, okay? So for this next superset, we're going to be doing a hamstring bridge superset with a seated forward fold. Now, you're going to need a yoga block of some sort for the second part of this exercise, and you're going to want to pop that in front of your feet. Leave it there for now, we'll come back to it in a minute. For now though, we're going to go onto our backs in a position like we're going for a hip thrust or a glute bridge. What we're going to do though is we're going to slide the toes away from us as far as we can. We're going to lift the toes. We're going to create a posterior pelvic tilt, so keep those hips underneath us, and we're going to drive the hips to the ceiling. Now, in this position, we are going to hold for 20 seconds. So you should really feel your hamstrings contracting to hold you in that position. So stay there, we're already 10 seconds in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, and you're going to bring yourself back up into a seated position. Extend the legs in front of you, sit up nice and tall. Now this is where the yoga block comes in. If you don't have a yoga block, use anything in front of you. It might be your water bottle, a foam roller, a chair, but anything that's just in front of your feet. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use that object in front of us as a marker. Now what I mean by that is I want you to reach forwards and see if you can touch that object in front of you. If you can touch that object in front of you, you need to move it a little bit further away, or you can move yourself backwards. Try again. Can you touch the object? So you want to be able to reach forward and either not be able to touch it or just be able to touch it with your fingertips, all right? So you are going to lengthen as much as you possibly can, and that object in front of you is going to give you something to work towards, all right? We're going to do 10 reaches forward. So reach forward, try to touch, that's 1. Reach forwards, try to touch, that's 2. So every single rep, I want you to fight your hardest to touch that object in front of you. Reach forward, try to touch, 3. Reach forward, 4. Good. Lengthen through the hamstrings and the spine. 5. Halfway. 6. 7. 8. 9. Good. One more. And 10. 10. Lovely. Now reach forward and we're going to hold it there. Keep reaching for the object. It shouldn't feel relaxed. Okay, keep reaching for the object. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax out of that position. And we're going to move into the static stretching. So we're going to start with a pyramid stretch. So you're going to start with your legs in a triangle position, feet facing forwards. You can use yoga blocks to assist you. You're going to send the hips back, keep the hips square, hinge forwards into a stretch. You're really going to feel that stretch through the front of the hamstring, all right? And we're going to do 30 seconds in this position. So relax as much as you can. Think about 3 seconds on the inhale and 3 seconds on the exhale for the next 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the chest, swap the legs over, and same thing on the opposite leg. Square the hips and forward fold. Every time you exhale, try to sink deeper into the stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that chest up, bring the legs together, and we're going to go for a forward fold. So lift that chest, and then on the exhale, let yourself hang towards the floor. Hold those elbows. Good. Tense the quads, allow the hamstrings to relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the legs, give the hamstrings a little bit of a break, and then we're going to repeat that again. So 30 seconds on each pyramid stretch and then finishing up with the forward fold. All right, so lift the legs back into the pyramid. Deep breath on the exhale, drop the chest and relax for 30 seconds. Control your breathing. If you feel yourself holding your breath or holding any tension, really try to relax and breathe that out every time you exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the chest, replace the legs, step the other foot back. Deep breath in, and then on that exhale, relax and lower the chest. 30 seconds. Try and square those hips to get a nice deep stretch through that front hamstring. Same thing, release that tension on the exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs together, starting in that forward fold. Starting with the chest up, take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, drop the chest, hold onto the elbows and hang forwards. Final stretch of this class. Relaxing on that exhale, releasing that tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the legs and you are finished.